Welcome to Wild Rift.
Zones dim out with the Destiny, getting those stun up and running. But of course, I think that will be sort of worth it because Jet has his ultimate up. If he continues to all in onto Hyde with no support for his teammates, that will be a secure kill for Brent Esports with down 5 Dragon Skill.
That is actually a flash in on Revenga already popping that opening, but apparently no one died. Here comes Helios at the backline. They are already giving the Dragon Acer, but that is being decided. They're going to have passes being taken down as Vitaly being popped as well. The Dragon has been taken by Brent Esports. Exhaust flash in Lucid was able to get Nami, who is maybe the next one that's in the fall. And does get taken down. Double kill going over to Helios. Actually make that a triple kill being secured, but he does get taken down by this haste, and that's the Senna being taken by Lucian. But now with the 1v2s, Renekton was able to jump away with the slither of his health. He is being chased by haste, but he checked at the wrong bush. Now Yasuo is minding his own business. That is going to be a 3-4 in favor of RRQ. They have the numbers advantage, but still, you have Helios, you have Jet just there at the sides. They do not have a frontliner, they do not have the tag. Looks like that is going to be Zed jumping in, that is going to be him using his opening, but it is not going to be enough. We also have Fonzie popping in with an Hour Blast. No one is still dying. Rampage going over to Helios. That is going to be Chad jumping in yet again. Lucian does get bursted down. Yasuo actually next to actually get taken down by Chad, and that is going to be an unstoppable Helios on this dead. A shutdown on Fonzie. Of course, he was taken down by Marky. Ooh, that's good time. And now you have RRQ just storming at the mid lane of Brent Esports. That is going to be a 4-1 in favor of the King of Kings.
With this advantage for RRQ, this will lead for them to march into the Nexus base strength to finish the game.
Oh, looks like that's going to be them dominating, going over to Helios. Jet gets bursted down, going only on the next, and that is going to be RRQ being able to get that king number 1.
At the main lane control, Brent Esports has the lead, and they could go for the Baron Dasher or really just set up a play against RRQ.
It looks like Chaz isn't. Oh, whoa! Did you see that? Marky! That was so much damage going over to Pearson. That is going to be the engage coming from RRQ. Not going to be popped there as well. You have the knockout coming in from the RRQ down. That is going to be a double kill going over to Chaz. That is going to be Gragas being taken down. Marky does get taken out as well, but the Chaz is just being bursted down. That's going to be a double kill going over to Marky. The initiate was from Bren, but looks like RRQ was the one that was able to win that fight. That is going to be an ace going over to RRQ. One mistake. It took them just one mistake to punish Brent Esports, and with that, they closed the series with a 2-0. There's one war from the side of RQ. Makita Boy will connect. Strong is gonna connect. He does have GA, but Chaz is just gonna jump out of there. Biggie, that is gonna be cloned to RQ. Go with the re-engage. Answer is gonna be yes, but it was denied by me.
It was denied, but there's another Destiny being used, I suppose, just to reposition. But this is round 2. Again, at this Dragon take, this is gonna be a little bit interesting.
Mega Inferno bomb, but now everyone is just focused on Don Tidal Wave being popped, and he does go to Rudy, but now you have Litsu popping in with the calling at the side. High taking so much damage, but he is still alive as he's being popped coming from the side of RRQ. Now Gaia gets taken down. Hyde is on the front line. He actually wants to take that Elias be a double kill going over to the next, and Elias does say goodbye. He's going over to Migi, but in RRQ, they are going all in. 2 down, 3 down, no problem. GA being popped. Coming from Helios, they are not gonna stop the chase anytime soon. Get first and down. That is gonna be a 1-3 in favor of RRQ. Minutes in.
Yes, yeah.
This is just game number 1. It's a good
insane.
thing. It's a good
It
thing.
is a good thing. It is a good thing. It just means that the build-up towards game number 2 is going to be amazing, and the build-up to the second round robin of this matchup is going to be exciting.
Aqua Prison did connect, but Don was able to make it after they like the calling beam pop right there. Defensively, just so RQ will not be able to jump in any further. This is the result of the 1-3-1 earlier, and and Helios just being focused on clearing the wave. Tongs are gonna connect that wave being top right there. You have the making for the bomb being popped by Ziggs, jump in by Migid, but there is no follow-up. And now RRQ last engage, all in. Hide, he does not care. Here they go though. Blue team who did summon their Herald at the mid lane. They are gonna prep. RQ rather is gonna prep for another fight, but that is with Miggy jumping in with the Catalyst, but he forgot he got a lot of damage. That's a very good round
the flank
from Lulu as well. Here comes the calling, but here comes the other members of RQ. Hyde was able to apprehend 1 and 2. A triple kill going over to Hyde. Going over to this champion. Who is going to be the next target? Murata Boy being chased not by 1, not by 2, but actually 4 champions. That's going to be a jump from Hyde and the 4-1 in favor of RRQ.
With the movement speed of the Nami, with the tidal wave, with so many dashes on the board, with Helios and Marky, it's gonna be very difficult. If Liav is gonna commit, they have to make it count.
Have to make it count indeed. To mention about Nixus 2, you know what? I'm just gonna focus on the game right now. Let's see they dash in on the Dawn. They're gonna go all in. Jarvis is gonna connect. He's being boxed in. That's gonna be a tidal, beautiful tidal wave coming over. Whereas on this RRQ, that's gonna be a double kill going over to Chaz. And they'll be able to leave that clash with smiles on their faces. 20 seconds of no Dawn, of no Miggy, and again, RRQ slowly taking down the turrets for Liab Esports' side.
Deny this away from RRQ.
Best possible dragon to spawn 16 minutes in. Can I just say that? We also have the other one spawning in 7 more seconds, but RRQ, they are slowly positioning themselves in this Elder Dragon fit. Karanash already up, but both teams would want to focus on the Elder Jake, so now they're gonna get Rift Scuttler. First things first, get Rift Scuttler. Now that you have that, maybe transition into the Dragon. Yeah, Esports already making their way there. They should and they could go with the kill, or go with the steal and kill if they want to. But now Hyde is just being very careful. That is the charm going to be on tidal wave coming in from RRQ. They're going all in. Beautiful, the calling coming in from Marky. He does dash in, but the damage was enough to actually burst Marky down. That is going to be 2 champs already out. Dawn popping in with his ultimate, but it's not going to be enough. Just going to be a double kill going over to Helios, and now the next pick coming over for RRQ. The only 2 champions left alive are Miggy and Murai the Boy. Will they be able to defend this? Let's see. They are going to go another fight, and RQ is just knocking on the base onto the necklace of Real Esports, and looks like that is going to be game number 2. Is a Kha'Zix that can just literally leap right at her face. Grand Sky Esports, though, they are aware that they need to take things up a notch. So now they're gonna focus on the first break of the match, but you also have RQ just lurking at the side. Hex. Oh no! What was that? And that is gonna be Chaz jumping in, able to get the Ocean Dragon. And you have Lulu just there at the side, double kill going over to this Kha'Zix. Galio does get firsted down, but at the expense of her own life because Eric got taken down by Chaz as well.
And Grand Sky is just forced to defend for what? Since 8 minutes of the game, they've been shoved into their own base. And this could be round 2 of another defense.
Oh no, Grand Sky needs to stop overextending. They have to be very careful with the face check. That's the big be going over to Helios, but Chaz jumping in. Already has his eyes on goal. Bull was forced to pop the Wild Rift. He's coming over to Marky. He already has strike.
Oh my god!
He has a lot of damage, and Lulu does get taken down. And that's the RQ holding the ground at the base of Grand Sky Esports. Chaz gets person down, but you know what? Marky doesn't care. He'll take tactical, does become golden, but damage just too much coming from RRQ, and that is going to be them being able to bag game number 1. The Dragon is now up. Grand Sky Esports, they would want to get their hands on this juicy Drake, but RRQ, they are lurking at the sides. They are ready. Hyde will most likely slice and dice his way in, and that is going to be Chaz trying. He did try to pull the trigger. Now Grand Sky, they just allowed the Dragon to reset. The calling has been popped. Unbreakable is also no longer available. Majo making his way into that area. Now Cloud Dragon has been secured by RQ. They're not going to force a fight, or are they? Looks like they are going to fight in the the guys in the East Recon is on the one. Also, Rapid going over to Helios. First kill going over to Ari. But look at how beautiful Chaz's placement are. High Jaws gets down. But look at the engage coming in from RRQ. Damage is too much to hit. Leap connected onto the ground, but he was able to take down Wukong, and that is going to be a 4-1 in favor of RRQ. So did you see that connect onto the Now there's the RRQ getting buff,
Chaz?
and just them making sure that the world or the map from Grand Spec Esports will not be too big. But Chaz going with the hunt against Majo. 1v1 as he really connects. Mess are gonna connect as well. Majo still gonna try to survive that duel, but ouch! The damage coming in from Chazix. A flash in, and that is gonna be the kill going over to Chaz. The calling plus the unbreakables. That was a good combo, but RQ was able to survive that amount of damage. Oh dear! What in from Helios? What was that? Are gonna connect off of the charm coming in from Hex, but that is the RQ focusing on the Nexus. Fire gets him down, but you know what? Game 2 going over to RRQ.